apps.
Apps?
Yeah, we got apps. We got free apps.
Welcome to the Daily Appster. The short time we spend together today is devoted to iOS applications, either for the iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad. Not just any applications, but free ones. I'm James, and I sort through all the terrible application muck to find the gems you've been searching for. This is the Daily Appster for May 2nd, 2011. Like I said yesterday, this week's shows are going to be a bit shorter than normal, it's just I got a lot going on. So FYI, first app I want to talk about is called The Blobs! The Blobs. And this is a freeappaday.com app. You play as you guessed it, blob of goo. It's kind of Labyrinth style. Remember the game Labyrinth where you got the marble and you're tilting the playing field around? Well, that's what you're doing with this guy. Levels are all bright and colorful. If you hit an edge really fast, sometimes you'll split your blob into a bunch of little pieces, and there's a lot of variety here. If you enjoy that style of gameplay, this is for you. It's pretty fun. Check out The Blobs. Next app I want to talk about is actually an iPad app only, but it's really cool, so I had to mention it. It's called Planetary. And what this does is it uses your music library and it turns it into a solar system. And that's freaking awesome. You can browse through your music based on the artist's name. You've got a wheel of letters that you can kind of spin around, and it just looks fantastic. When you pick a letter, it'll kind of zoom in and you'll see different stars, which I guess it's not a solar system. This is like a galaxy. And each artist is a star, so you'll click on that star and it'll zoom in on that solar system, and it's got all that artist's albums are now planets. And so you'll zoom in on those planets, on those albums, and then all the songs will be moons. So you'll click on those moons and it'll start playing the song. It'll show you the orbit path that would be, the completion of the song as it goes around. The graphics are stunning. You can zoom in on these worlds and they look great, and you see the stars out in the background in the galaxy. It's really cool. If you have an iPad, or if you're planning on getting an iPad, get Planetary. It's awesome. Next app I want to talk about is Universal. It's a game. It's called Woolcraft. This is a puzzle game. You've got the sheep, and you're trying to get them to the shepherd. And there's a number of different ways that you can do that. When you press a direction for the sheep to go, they will go as far in that direction as they can. You're able to cut away the first level of grass so that they can't go further, and that's a way that you can kind of herd them around. You can also build bridges and put bushes in the way, and cool mechanics here, and the art style is just really cute and fun. Check out Woolcraft. Next app is called Music Healing. This is one of those kind of relieve the stress of your life sort of music apps, where you'll turn it on, you got your headphones in, and you can just chill out for a little while. The music is great. A few really good artists have contributed good music to this application. You're able to actually pick the individual song that you'd like to hear. You're able to set a timer, I want to listen to this for an hour, I want it to loop this one song, or I want it to kind of shuffle through all these things. You can also set it to wake you up in the morning, which this is actually what I'm the most excited about, because it does this long fade in, and with this really nice music, I can't see not enjoying waking up with this. So if that sounds interesting to you, check out Music Healing. And the last app I want to talk about is also Universal. This one's called Shadow Era. This is a collectible card game, similar to, say, Magic the Gathering, I think is the most popular one. But this is completely free, and you can play it on pretty much any device. You got it on, the iPhone or iPod. You can also get it on the iPad, which is the version that I prefer, because you just have more screen real estate. You can also play it online. You can play it on their website. You log in, you'll create a hero character, and you'll get this basic starter deck of, these characters, weapons or armor or spells, all that kind of stuff. You will take turns against an opponent. You'll sacrifice one of your cards, and that goes into a mana pool. And you're able to use that pool in later turns to play creature cards, or use spells, or use weapons, and that sort of thing. And once you have guys out there, you'll attack with those guys, and you're trying to bring the other player's health down to 0. It's a lot of fun. And then as you play these games, you'll be gaining experience, you'll be gaining gems, and you'll be gaining gold. And you're able to buy individual cards from the merchant for gold. You can either buy like other starter packs, or you can buy booster packs from the store for gems. You get gems when you level up, so I definitely recommend Shadow Era. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it for a long time, so check that out if you are into collectible card games at all. It's pretty awesome. And that's all I've got for you today. You can follow the show and find links to all the apps I've talked about at thebigskillet.com. If you'd like to email me for any reason at all, you can do that at thedailyAppster@gmail.com, and I'm on Twitter at twitter.com/thedailyAppster. Thanks to iCactus for the opening and closing music. Until next time, enjoy your free apps.